are back again, finally, after what, like 4 weeks of not
Like
recording?
a month at least. It had to be.
It had to be, yeah. So, just to tell you some news, first of all, this is our special guest today, Olivia, our sister.
Hi.
Yeah. She's joining us today just because, and yeah, we're gonna share our New Year's resolutions and just kind of chit chat a little bit. But we did actually record 2 episodes. They just did not have sound, so that's why we didn't get to post.
It was bad because they were good too.
They were so good, you guys, so good.
They were like
Terrible.
juicy.
They had some tea in there. But it's okay because we're going to try to make these episodes better.
Yeah.
The ones that we do now. But like I said, today we're doing New Year's resolutions. But of course, how's your week been?
Tiring. I've been working 10-hour shifts every day almost.
Really?
Pretty much since like Monday.
Welcome to my fucking world because that's all I do is 10-hour shifts.
It fucking I mean, I got lucky, but it's always like that. Like I had Sunday off, and then one of my friends at work, like dislocated her arm.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Can you pick up my shift?" And I was like, "Yeah, I will." So I ended up picking up the shift.
That's money
And
though.
I know. And then as I was there, the closers in where I generally the general area I work, like they called in, and so my boss was like, "You want to stay over?" And every time I don't want to give the details of what I do in my job. But anyway, what I was doing or whatever, I always zone out every time I do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like super fast paced, and I'm just like, so when she asked me that, I didn't answer her. And then I went on my lunch, and I was like, I don't know if I answered you or not, but I'll stay if you need me. And she was like, okay. And then all of a sudden, like, I have like 10 9-hour shifts added to my schedule, and I'm like, 37 hours, yeah.
That's money.
I mean,
though.
that's money. Yeah, good job though. Because
Yeah.
I know you've been having some issues with your, my cat's trying to get her toy.
Well, I thought these 2 weeks, like, because I'm also starting a new job,
Yeah.
but, which is sad.
What you want
But-
to tell them a little bit about that?
Yeah. Do I need to add that it was my old job that I'm going back to?
It's whatever you want to add.
I don't know. I went through like a tough time this month because I was like making money, and then all of a sudden they were cutting my hours like super duper bad. And so I ended up having to go back to my old job, and then, which sucks because I did not want to go back, but I think it will be better this time because I'm not, exactly where I was before. So my boyfriend's mom is not my boss this time, thank God.
Thank
But-
God. I'm not gonna lie. And
Dude.
not that she's not amazing or whatever, but it's just toxic to in a way
Yeah.
to work with someone you
Yeah.
are in a relationship with is
Yeah.
related to.
And and then the mean old women I don't have to deal with.
Oh,
now I
yeah.
get to deal with high school teen drama, but I mean that's
That's
very-
more entertaining though.
yeah, because at least you're not
honestly.
in it anymore.
Bitch girl, yeah. But it's
Yeah, and that's
the worst part.
That's some strong tea.
fucking bitches.
I know.
Bitch,
I know for no fucking reason. Like, bitch, you ain't even got shit going
Like,
on for you anyway.
I was told literally because I hung out with my boyfriend's mom, and she was telling me the tea because she's giving me the rundown on who I'm gonna dislike when I work in the front. So I was like, okay, and then she was talking about this girl and this other girl were having some tea.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were having tea because of this bitch was trying to steal this other bitch's ex. Okay, her ex. This girl probably does not give a shit about him anymore. Anyway, so then she kept on harassing her. The one girl was not even trying to talk to her, but the other girl was harassing her, and they worked together. And so one day they put them next to each other, and they just weren't talking to each other. And yeah, and it was just
Why?
bitch, why are you gonna fucking harass somebody? Why
Yeah.
start shit?
That's crazy.
Stop. Don't fucking post on social media with you in your bra and underwear like you think you all like hot shit. Like, bitch, cover yourself up. Anyway, sorry. I'm like, bitch, that's like Haggletooth fucking.
Oh, dude.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm like, like, that's what sucks. Because of, like, it's different from, like, Knoxville. Like, being in Knoxville, and then you get to, like, for example, like, working where I work now, it's just, like, I get to meet new people every day. Like, I'm around, like, a new, different environment. And then you go back for a second to your hometown, and you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
What am I doing here?
Yes, like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god. And it's like, it sucks because it's a small town. And then, like, where you work, like, everybody knows everybody. And so then you have those customers that know fucking everybody. And they tell everybody everybody's BS. And then everybody that you work with tells everybody else their BS.
It's
And
like
I'm
a giant high school in a small town.
It
Literally is.
Because my job fucking is a high school.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing. We have mascots. People be walking around in backpacks.
The jerseys?
The jerseys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even playing.
God.
Like, we are definitely a high school.
Yeah.
But adult form.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
is
that song,
actually-
High School Never Ends, man. It really doesn't.
I love that song.
It's so good.
But how was your week? Have you had anything going on?
Well, like you, my hours have been cut at work, and they were already only working like 25 hours a week.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it helps that I have a second job. It's not really a job because I love it so much, but, like, it's it's still work, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like work because I love
that's
it.
good.
And it's just amazing. But, yeah, it's been alright. Been pretty exhausted. There's been some, like, my work is janky as fuck. So, so I work in a restaurant, and our dish pit is on a wall that shares a wall with the office.
Yeah.
And the dish machine is literally, like, right behind the office.
Mm-hmm.
So they share a wall, and this dish machine, if you worked in a restaurant, you know, and I don't know if you've worked in a restaurant.
I've worked in fast food. But
Fast
that's a
food,
gross
but
thing.
yeah, you've worked in a restaurant, you know. The owners don't want to replace shit if they don't have to.
No.
Like, this dishwasher has been leaking behind it into this wall that shares with the office.
Mm-hmm.
And, bitch, if you were to open up that wall,
Oh my
there'd be a
God.
whole fucking ecosystem back
I
there.
couldn't imagine.
It's disgusting. Like, every time
Disgust.
they open the office door, it smells like a moldy fucking basement. So, that's not even the whole thing.
Gross.
Like, so, in the office, it's literally just like a closet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got all the electronics for, like, the sound system and the lights and the Wi-Fi and whatever.
That's
And,
dangerous.
it's about to get more dangerous because there was a water leak. Like, all the technology and stuff is on that wall with all the mold in it. And the water leak was literally, like, not even 6 inches from all of
my
this
God.
technology. So this could have literally burnt down my job. If
That
it would have,
is
like, leaked all over it, I would be unemployed.
Oh my God.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
Those people that come in and like check areas.
The
like,
health department?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't be at this job if they didn't pay me so good. I get paid $18 an hour to make pizza. So, I'm fucking vibing. I will deal with any kind of bullshit they have to throw at me.
And if they break down, but if they shut down, they have to like pay you still, don't they?
I mean, they have to send out to unemployment.
Unemployment, yeah.
But unemployment's like, I think $300 a week max in Tennessee,
Oh,
which is
that's
ass.
so
That couldn't even fucking
lame.
pay my rent.
No.
Yeah.
So,
You have to
I'm
literally save up 3 checks just to pay rent.
I'm literally picking my battles at this point because, like, beginning of December, the fucking hood vents over the pizza ovens, the kind that suck out all the fumes and stuff from the burning natural gas that's surrounding me, went out. So we worked for 2 weeks without those hood vents.
Really?
Yeah. And so we're talking about New Year's resolutions, so I'm going to kind of dive into this. This has a little bit of relation to it.
Okay.
But I am working on sticking up for myself more because I'm a little bit of a doormat. I have been anyway. And like, a week goes by, it's sweltering hot in this kitchen because these pizza ovens are running at, like, 450.
Oh my
And there's
God.
4 of them in one spot, so it's just sweltering. It's miserable, especially for the guy that's opening and closing the ovens,
Oh
turning
my
the pizzas
God.
and everything. And so I'm like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going to report you to the fire marshal. But they got them fixed before the fire marshal came because it was the end of the year. And of course all the government offices are closed and everybody's spending time with their family because, when you get up there you can, actually have time to do that, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But, yeah. So, if they didn't pay me so good, I wouldn't be there, but that job's paying my rent and paying for tattoos and fun things, so.
I understand.
But yeah, my week was alright, and other than the janky ass job that I have to work at, it's been pretty good.
I feel like
good.
that's so.
I
Yeah.
have a list of things that I wanted to tell you.
That should be. I would make a comment like, "Not everyone's lucky as you get paid when it snows."
When you called me, there was a voicemail, and it's like 2 texts long.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's me. It's me and Olivia talking.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let me go to. So my week was okay. So it was my birthday this week, and I ended up getting a promotion at work.
Oh, you
It was
did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, okay, so they switched our managers over the Christmas break or whatever. So I have a new manager, but my old manager, that was my manager before now, she came up to me and was like bitching me out, which she always does, and was like telling me I needed to wear gloves or whatever. But then I was like, well, guess what? It's my birthday. And she was like, oh my gosh, wow. And then she ended up getting me a cookie and a drink.
Aw.
That's cute.
And I was like, you know what the best birthday gift would be? And she was like, what? And I was like, VTO, which is like where they send you home without using your time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, I'll see what I can do. And I was like, oh, really? So she started looking into it, and she ended up going, my friend, which is a PA there, she told me that she told her, she was like, I know it's Amber's birthday, but she is not getting VTO. But
What
she
a
ended up
bitch.
coming back up to me and said that I could have problem solve, which is basically like a level above what I am right now. So I did get a mini promotion for my birthday as a little gift.
That is cute.
Yes.
I love that. Do you get paid more because of it?
No.
You just get.
It's just like a level up.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But it's one step closer to being paid more,
Yeah.
Mhm.
so.
That's when people like you.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a story. This was the other day. I was going to the gym. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your foot.
You're good.
But I went to the gym, and me and Michael were working out together.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were almost done, he still had a few more workouts to do, but I was done. And I had to pee, like, so bad. Like, I was about to pee on myself.
Yeah.
So I started, like, frantically running around to look for a bathroom. And there was no fucking bathroom in that gym. So I didn't know what to do. I was literally gonna pee my pants. So I fucking bolted out of the gym and ran outside underneath the stairs and pissed. And it was so much, you guys.
Oh no.
Oh my god. If anybody would have come out of their apartments, they would have seen me.
Whole
I just
ass.
straight pulled my pants down, fucking squatted, and pissed everywhere.
That should be illegal. Like, you should have to have a bathroom in any space like
Yes,
that.
They should. It is probably illegal.
I don't
if you're
know.
a public place, you have to have a bathroom.
You don't necessarily have to.
Like, I don't.
You have to have an employee bathroom if you have employees, but you don't necessarily have to offer a public restroom. I mean, just look at a fucking Dollar General. Like, half of them bitches don't even have a bathroom.
You want to hear a story?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this makes me think of that.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
today I was at work and I had to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom and I've been rushing around all day because we had like the whole visit and I was like always in positions where I had to be quick.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was, like, in the fitting room, and they, like, were doing things different, and so then I had to, like, hurry because of, like, I had to be there for people to unlock and lock the door. So I go to the bathroom, and I sit down. I don't even notice. Like, most of the time, I look at the toilet seat before.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I sit down, and I'm peeing, and then I look down, and there's, like, shit smeared onto the toilet.
You are lying.
I sat in somebody else's shit. Like, somebody else's feces. I sat in it.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, what did you do? Okay, thank God it wasn't, like, on the toilet. It was, like, on the end. So it was kind of like...
Oh, so it was, like, not on the seat, but on the actual
the
toilet.
Yes, it was like they, like, had
Ew.
wiped their... Like, scooted down off the toilet.
Oh my
And I looked down. I was like, I noticed, like, a little bit of my leg was, like, in it. And then I noticed that, like, there was, like... And I was like, bitch. I was like, yeah.
Oh my god. That is the worst. That is the fucking worst.
I was like... I was so, because I'm, like, very, very OCD. Like, I'm clean. Like, and I was just like, and I'm always worried about getting, like, an STD from sitting on the toilet. And I was like, I sat in somebody's feces.
I'm surprised you don't use those little, like, paper-ass fucking toilet seat covers.
I don't know.
I don't
It
like
feels
those,
weird,
yeah.
I mean, it feels weird, but if you're worried about
I
STDs
just
from a toilet seat...
hover.
Yeah, I do too. Like, that story of Mama.
Yeah.
My mom, she's like, don't you be sitting on that toilet seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was awful.
So,
Yeah.
I also wanted to tell you that, okay, so a few episodes back I was telling you about how I wanted to be very honest and open about things. So this is me being honest and open. So the week before my birthday, or something like that, I was at work, and they do this thing for, like, every month. If it's your birthday, they bring you into the this room, and you get an hour off work, and they basically give you, like, snacks, and then you just get to talk and hang out, and it's cute. Yeah. So they were doing it for December and for January because I guess they didn't do it last month. And I asked my manager if I could go, and he told me that I couldn't because he thought it was only for December. And I, like, didn't really care that much because I was just like, meh, like, it's just whatever. He said I could go to the next one, so whatever. Then I started to think about it, and the more that I thought about it, the more that it actually bothered me. And I don't understand why it bothered me so much, but it just gave me, like, this sad feeling, to the point that I started to cry, and I just ran to the room that they were doing it in, and I just went in there and, like, kind of threw a little bit of a fit, because I was like, why did this man tell me that I can't come when it's my fucking birthday? Like, that's stupid. I want a cupcake and an hour off work too, like everybody else gets. And it just stressed me out to the point that I just cried and sat there, and I had to talk to a manager, and they ended up sending me home because I was mentally unwell. And they said that I needed to have people check on me at home. So,
I mean, I would have thrown a tantrum too. I'm a tantrum girly. I gotta have at least one tantrum a week, and that is honestly completely valid. But that goes back to, you know, my one New Year's resolution that I've already shared, is you gotta stand up for yourself. You could have been like, hey, I thought that this was for December and January.
yeah.
And been like, hey man, that's not cool. Can you, like, double check that? Because I want my fucking cupcake and I want my fucking hour off work like everybody else gets.
I just definitely felt my bipolar coming in at that point. Because
That's
I have
valid.
the emotional episodes that are overwhelming, and I don't know how to control them.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that it's okay when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel silly for it now, but when I think about it, like, that is just me, and that's how I am, and who I am as a person, and that's how I react, and
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about that because you can't control your emotions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to learn a little bit more on how to control them, because I do have outbursts like that, and I'm a little old to be throwing tantrums.
But
You're never too old for a good tantrum, babe.
It's
You're
like-
never too old.
It's like build up though. So it
Yeah.
like you were stressed about like a bunch of things that were happening, and then it just so happened to like hit you at that moment.
It's like the straw that broke
Yeah.
the camel's back.
Yeah, like when
yeah.
you are crying and you don't know why you're crying.
And then you're like, wait.
Which
Why
I do
am I
that all
crying?
the time.
I
Yeah.
do that too. So
I
you're not alone.
do that as well.
I'm like, I don't know. I'll be like crying, and then like Steven's on his game, and I'm like, most of the time Steven has his headset on, and I'm fucking wailing in the back room. And
that ain't cool, babe.
and then
That's
I
not cool.
Then I come out to get a drink, and then he noticed me crying, and then he like holds me.
Okay, though, that's
I'm like,
a little cool.
it's like, what's wrong? I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, bless
yeah,
your heart.
pretty much.
That's
The last thing
sweet.
I wanted to tell you is literally the other night I was making, or it was the other day, I was making breakfast and Michael wanted to show me something on his computer, so I came in here and we were looking at it and I completely got distracted and I almost burnt the house down again.
Again?
Again.
Oh my
This will be the
gosh.
third time since I've lived here.
Oh, babe.
That far
I came
along?
in there and the 2 sausage patties were sitting there just fucking burnt, sizzling.
Oh my
This,
gosh.
there was so much smoke in the house. We had to put socks in the bathroom and open up both the doors.
Damn.
Like, have you ever had like a situation where your like alarms go
Yeah,
off?
you were there.
Yeah, but that was everybody. That was
Oh no,
funny.
not for just us. No.
That was funny.
I have a couple other things, but it's more for you. So, since it's been so long, you guys, it really has. Tell me about how your Christmas went.
My Christmas was awful. It was so bad. I don't know. It was just bad. I don't like, cause Stephen did not want to go, cause he's not like really into my family or whatever. And then it was like I went, and then he like was like pushing me to leave. And then after that, I figured that my whole family's talking shit about him because he doesn't talk. It's just because he doesn't talk. That's it. That's it. The dude, I'm like, and you know what pisses me off the most? The person that pisses me off the most is fucking like, our uncle.
Yeah,
Not Richard, but
the other one. Yeah.
yes. Because of, I don't know if it was just me, because I have a tendency to overthink.
Mm-hmm.
But Thanksgiving, Stephen came over. And the year before that, Stephen came over. He did the same thing that he does. He comes over, says hi, sits on the thing, plays Pokemon Go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, he comes over Thanksgiving. And my uncle was there for Thanksgiving, right? And then, then he comes over for Christmas, right? And I swear to you, I swear that my uncle was literally mimicking him, the whole time. And you know what pisses me off the most? Is that, okay, so Stephen is not much of a talker. I'm not much of a talker. You know what I do? Anytime he came over or whatever and the family came over, I fucking leave. I don't want to be around them. I don't care to tell them that. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to be fucking around you. But I fucking, like, go into my house and everybody's, like, high as hell with the door fucking locked. Like, bitch. Like, you obviously don't want me here either. But anyway, that's another story. That was, like, last year. That was fucking, do you remember that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Like, I came, because if I was staying because there was no room for me really there. So I was staying, like, the, like, week with Steven because of, like, my family was over. And I was like, there's no room. You can have my bed. And I come home to get clothes for work the next day. And, bitch, the door was fucking locked. And, like, they didn't shut the door all the way.
Yeah.
So, like, I was able to open it. And everybody fucking high as hell. Fucking high off their ass. And I'm over here just trying to get, like, clothes.
Are you surprised?
No.
It's our family.
Yeah. But anyway, that's still awful. Also, by the way, I have no thought. Because my brain's not here because I'm very tired. So if I say anything that's weird or offensive or anything else, I'm sorry. I apologize beforehand. Because I am very, very tired.
Anyway, me too.
Yeah.
My Christmas, it was alright. We decided not to do gifts this year in our family because we were going on a trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
So it was okay.
Yeah. It's been a long ass fucking day.
Yeah.
It's been a long ass couple of months.
I think it was pretty good though. I mean, when I went over to my boyfriend's families and spent it with the kids, it was really fun. And the food was fucking amazing. Both places, I fucking ate my heart out. But I am still mad now that I didn't get to bring any home. But how was your Christmas?
I mean, I live by myself, so I got to go up and see you guys, of course, for a little bit, and see my mom and everything. I got to talk to my brother on the phone, which was nice.
Yeah.
He's growing his hair out again, so he looks like kind of a homeless man. But
How is he?
he is doing all right for himself. I mean, he moved up to Chicago with his... Well, he first moved up there by himself, and then... No, he moved up there with his one friend, and then the one friend dipped, so he brought his other friend up there, and they're splitting the rent, apartment, whatever, and, he's got a job, and, just like every other fucking job in this entire world of working class, it's fucking him around. But,
I do too. I was so I was like, I want to do that. Let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's pick somewhere. Even if it's only for a year. Let's just fucking go somewhere. Go to Wyoming and live in the middle of fucking nowhere and not have to deal with anybody.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hawaii, yeah.
Oh, Hawaii would be gorgeous. But, yeah. I got to talk to my brother on the phone, and that was nice. And he's doing alright. I mean, us working class folk. It's tough right now. But, yeah, he's doing pretty good. And then I went home and I kissed my cat and I played the Typo Negative record that my best friend got me.
Okay.
And I went to sleep and woke up and had to work the next day. So.
Well, Ashley, how was your New Year's? I know it's been that long.
I didn't even really stay up for New Year's.
You didn't?
No. You know what's funny?
Tell that story.
Okay, so, I don't know if you've told it before, but, okay, so, Amber came over and she spent the night or whatever, and we're doing, New Year's, resolutions or whatever. And I was writing, and I was talking while I was writing.
Boards.
Yeah, we were making vision boards, and I was writing while I was talking, and I accidentally put 2022 instead of 2025. I don't even know how I got 2022, because that was, forever ago.
Oh, man.
And then it's funny, because of, I really wanted to, watch the ball drop. So I was but I was tired, and I had to work the next day.
Oh, me too.
And, I was Steven, let's just, pull up an old one on YouTube. And so, I looked it up, and I was, scrolled down a little bit and clicked on just one random one. And it was funny, because it ended up being, the year 2022.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh,
That's hilarious.
Something about that year.
Something. Yeah. I don't even know what I was still in high school 2022. It was I think I was a senior in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There's not much to that.
I think I was living with Michael.
I think I was. I graduated in 2022, did I not?
I don't remember. I think so. Because I graduated in 2020.
Yeah, but the whole year, because you get senioritis and shit, and you just don't want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. I failed bridge math.
I did too.
And then I retook it, and then passed. I don't know how. I
passed
cheated
because of COVID.
Yeah.
My New Year's was okay. I think we did stay up for the ball drop. Actually, did we have people over? We did. We had people over. It was Michael's friend Elijah and his brother came over, and we were drinking, and we kissed at the ball drop, and that was it. Then he spent the rest of the time with the boys, and I was doing my own thing. But how was your New Year's?
Well, I think I worked a double the day before, so I was already tired, and then I think I worked a double the next day after that, so New Year's Eve, I worked a double. And my best friend was like, oh, come out to this party, we're gonna have drinks, and it's going to be so fun. You get to see your first work mom and everything, and we're so excited to see you. And by like 8 p.m., I was like, oh no, I cannot make it all the way out to Wartburg, because that's where they were. And doubled with, the double on double shifts, and then all the drunk drivers and everything that are always out on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I was afraid, to say the least.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
I
don't
was
blame
just
you.
so tired as well. I was like, I'm not driving an hour and a half in an obstacle course to get there by like 11:30.
Yeah.
Midnight rolls around. I'm like, okay, I can't even drink because I drove all this way, and I have to drive back now, or at least drive to their house, which is another 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I texted them and I was like, man, I'm just so sorry I can't make it. But I went home and I had just set up my little like cozy corner with the beanbag that I inherited from you because,
You have that pink thing?
Yeah, because my mom was like, she texted me and she was like, when are you going to come get this beanbag? We're having family coming over for Thanksgiving and we don't have room for it. And this was her not even inviting me to Thanksgiving prior.
Yeah, that's awful.
And I was like, I mean, I can pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to Thanksgiving.
I think it's funny.
Because she didn't tell me that you guys were having it on Wednesday, like the day before or something. But anyway, that's trauma dumping, never mind.
You're fine.
But I had just set it up, and I had a little cozy corner, and I have my little coffee table right in front of it, so I have a little, like, craft space, because I'm a crafty bitch. We all know this. And so I have my little space, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a page out of Amber's book, and I'm going to write down a little list of New Year's resolutions and a little bucket list for the whole year.
Aww.
And it was really quaint, and I stayed up until midnight, and I kissed my cat, and then I went to bed because I was tired as fuck.
That is so
But
cute.
I have it posted, like, right there, so every time I sit in my little corner, I can, like, look at it and actually see it. Because I don't know about you guys, but if I'm like, yeah, I'm going to write myself a little note to remind myself, and then I just post it anywhere, it's gone. I don't fucking see it again.
Yeah.
I really don't. But if it's in a space where I'm, like, constantly visiting and sitting and hanging out, I can actually see it. So I knew that if I set it right there, that I would just constantly, like, glance over at it and
That's what
give
I
it
did
a
with my
look.
medicine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
And then the last thing I had was, in case you guys didn't know, me and Ashley both have had birthdays pass since we posted.
Happy
Ashley's was in
birthdays.
December and mine was in January. So, Ashley, do you want to share your birthday experience?
Your
Like, I
birthday was
can't-
so fun.
I know, it was awesome. I liked it. I actually had a lot of fun. I feel like...
What all did we do? Tell us about it. Go walk us through your day.
Well, we dressed up as Monster High characters, which was epic.
I was Draculaura.
Yeah, and then we played like a little bit of games. Yeah, and it had pregame, and my cake was awesome because it had like a little doll throwing up, and it looked good, and it was good because it was fudge chocolate. Anyway, I like fudge chocolate sometimes. I don't know, something about like a fudge cake is just
It's so good.
that one that I had for your birthday. If it wouldn't have, I was like, it's hers, but I ate half of it.
It's okay.
It was so good. I would like Gondolier when you used to work there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, their cake, they had like a cake, and it, like, their cake pieces were huge.
Yeah.
Oh, and then it was like 7 cents, and it was like all different kinds of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, then we did that. Then we went to clubs. I got hit on all the time.
It was those boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur.
Boots with the
She
fur,
was
man.
Abby, if you didn't know. And then Olivia was Spectra.
Like, it was weird. Anyway, I was like, oh, they made me feel good about myself. And I'm like, oh, they just want my body. They want my body. I'm like, rah. He's like, I like the way you dance.
I remember that guy. Was that the guy that was like short and like wide?
Yes.
And he was like, I like the way you dance. dance.
You want to dance with me? I'm like, no, I'm good. Or that one guy that was like, acted like he knew Sarah.
Oh my god.
That
yeah.
was the worst. Like, he was trying to get some vagina. He really was. He was like, I'm your age. What school you go to, girl? I'm like, bro.
I got graduated. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That is funny.
Knoxville men are wild.
Or like when somebody bought her a drink. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe, like, did she not trust it? Or
I think it was a joke.
it was a joke?
Yeah, and then he bought her a drink, but she didn't want to drink it.
So she gave it to me. Yeah.
Well, at least you're the birthday girl, so you have a DD.
I don't
So
know.
if something were to happen.
That shit was good, though. Those high noons.
Oh yeah.
That had me fucked up. I think the best one, can't talk, was the gay club.
Have you had your espresso martini yet?
No. You know, but I did have a margarita.
Margaritas are the shit, honestly.
Yeah,
They're so good.
It was like a lemon margarita. It was good. And like in the little like sugar that they put on
The sugared rim. Oh my
God.
I will sit at the table after I finish my drink and just like eat the rest of it if there's any left. It's so good.
I was so drunk off of that though. Like I was so glad Amber's driving because I was drunk off of that one margarita. I was
Tequila
like, girl.
scares me, but a good margarita I will never turn down.
Oh yeah.
I will never shoot tequila. Well, at least not right now. Maybe when I get manic in a couple months, I might. But like a good margarita.
Tequila. I'm always throw up.
Yeah, that's why she scares me.
I don't like shots. And like
Oh yeah, no, I can't do shots anymore.
I can't there was some kind of like birthday cake stuff that Amber, it was, I don't know if it was moonshine or what, but we were like taking shots at the pregame and oh my god, it was like milky and we were all like,
yeah.
we all were like, can't, we were like, but the moonshine was good. The other one, I think it was like some kind of like apple pie or something. Oh, that
Apple
shit
pie
was good.
moonshine is so good.
I do like moonshine. Now I like me a good beer now and then though.
See,
But wine is the
like, I can only drink beer when I'm eating. Like,
I
if
drink
I'm
anything.
eating, like, a nice burger or, like, a nice plate of nachos or something, yeah, I'll take a beer with it.
Mhm.
But wine, bitch. Every time I buy a bottle of wine,
It don't
that
last.
bitch is gone in
Yeah.
that night. I
Mine
cannot
too.
drink wine without finishing the bottle
Me too,
because, like, my mindset with it is, like, if I'm going to drink almost the whole bottle of wine, what the fuck does that leave me with?
Exactly.
Nothing. It leaves me with nothing but a nice little, like, taste of what it could be. So I might as well just finish the whole fucking bottle.
Period.
Yeah.
And I do, and it's great, and I love it.
And wine is like, it don't have like that burn, not as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now champagne on the other
I
hand.
hate champagne.
I love champagne.
I can't do it. My neighbor brought me a whole bottle of champagne because he works at the liquor store, and it's a cool bottle, and I'll keep it, and I'll put little candles and shit in it. But, like, it was a bottle that said, like, do epic shit in, like, a glittery label. It was so cute. And I think I drank half the bottle. Which is, you know, weird for me because I just said that I drink entire bottles of wine. But I just thought it was gross, and it gave me the burps, and it was just it's not the move for me.
I tried that champagne, and it was like hard for me to drink it.
Yeah, it's
I
just
know,
so
it's
dry.
Just a little bit, yeah.
So I gotta add that they have tulips at my work, and tulips are my favorite flower.
Good to know.
So I'm
Good to
gonna
know.
have to buy some. Cause if they're, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to like, well, my cat, but
Yeah, don't let your cat eat them.
yeah, but I want to like have my window and then put like flowers and stuff on my window and have like a
Cute.
garden, but I can't cause my cat.
Yeah.
Now I literally, okay, so I have like, I redid my whole house because of I do that sometimes because
It just get manic. You have to change up the space.
yeah.
It's good.
So
Good for you.
my cat decided to like chew the crap out of my whatever these are.
Blinds.
Yes. And I had to put like a blanket over because every time I would like change or whatever,
Yeah.
like the whole
see
neighborhood would see me naked. And I was like, bro, I literally have to stand in my closet just to get dressed. And I ain't changing in the bathroom because it's hot. I'm like, I like to walk out in the cool air, but fucking Steve accused at 75 in there. I feel like I'm drowning. I was like, I have like panic attacks because it's so hot. And he's like, you don't ever notice. It's like, I have it 75. You don't talk about nothing. I'm like, dude, it was 75 when I woke up once. And I was like,
No.
It's hot like that in my house,
70.
I wish. I live partially below ground and it is fucking freezing in
It
my
does
apartment.
freeze in my living room.
It's crazy.
But I'm going to share my birthday experience. It was just a little bit. My birthday was in January. It was actually the 25th. It was last Saturday. And to celebrate, I went out with my sister the first day, which was on Wednesday before my birthday. And we went to a cat cafe, which was super, super fun. I got to pet little kitties. Then we went to the mall, and I spent
I had so much
loads of money. It was so fun. And I got some clothes.
I was like, girl, like she would try on clothes. I'm like, because of Amber, she don't really, sorry,
No,
telling
you're
the
fine.
world about you, but she doesn't really like going and buying clothes for herself. It's like insecurities or whatever. But like, and normally it's like kind of annoying, because then you're just like ugly, because you really don't want to try on clothes. Nobody does. I don't, because it's annoying. I just want to know my size. But anyway, but oh my, I was like, get it, girls! Like, pull your boyfriend's money out of his account.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was funny.
I was like, yeah, because I was so sad it had to end so soon. Because we were just like going at it. We were going store to store. It's like, yeah, get it, girl. Like, we went to, what was it?
Torrid?
Yeah, we went to Torrid. And she had me running in and out of there. I was like, bitch, like, you have to. There was a pair of jeans that I have because I have to alter them, which I have to, like, size you for just in case you did not know. But, so I was like, you have to get this. You have to buy these jeans. So I was like,
it was so fun.
It's
And
just
then
a
she
bad
took me to
influence.
Wasabi, and we ate and got a cute picture together.
oh my gosh, it was awesome. Because I had to pay like $7 extra. But I was like, at first I was like, oh, I'm poor. And then I was like, at the end of it, when they pulled out the little Polaroid camera, I'm just telling your story. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
It was so fun.
It was fun. And like that guy that was staring at us.
Yeah. There was a guy that kept staring at us, and there was a guy that was mad because the man that was making the food gave us some of his shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
ate
goodness.
those bitches too.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'm telling everybody your story. It's
okay.
your story. Tell it, girl.
And then I think the next day I hung out with my aunt and we went out to eat. And then I worked for my birthday, but then Michael took me on a hike for my birthday.
Oh, really?
And then he took me to the mall and got me some AirPod Maxes. And then today I hung out with Olivia. And tomorrow I'm hanging out with my mom and my friends. And we're going to drink and play games. So I'm super excited. But I had a really great birthday.
Oh, I'm gonna do that thing that you did with like the note cards or whatever. I'm gonna do it over the summer. Because I was like, it's gonna be easier because of like I work in Knoxville, but now I don't work in Knoxville, but I'm still gonna make it a priority.
Oh, the Every Day Till You Feel Better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That
I
was so cute. I
Thank
love
you.
that series.
Okay, so we're about to share our New Year's resolutions. We're just going to go back and forth. Who do you want to start?
You start.
Me? Okay. So my first one is that I really would like to stay off of social media more. I think I have a little bit of a problem with it. It just, sometimes I'll get on there and it makes me like angry or like sad. And there's just too much of an overwhelming emotion to feel all the time over something that isn't necessary for me personally. So that's just me.
I mean, that's me too, honestly. Like, I feel every time that I'm, pretty tired off of work, because, we work for a living and everything, and I'll just get on my phone and I'll start scrolling and I'll be like, man, I feel like I'm stuck in a hole of just things that I can't control.
Exactly.
And that's not really a good way to spend resting time where you're supposed to be, like, recharging and rebuilding for the next
Yeah.
thing that you're supposed to be doing.
I have a hard time with that. The recharging thing.
Yeah.
Because even when I'm like not, I'm like, I always have to do something.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
But you're next.
Alright, so my first one is, let's see.
The spoon theory. I think of that every time.
So I want to keep getting better at guitar.
Yay!
Because I do play the guitar. I'm not really a performative person by nature when it comes to, like, music and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I dance, I create all kinds of things. But, like, to piggyback off of the social media thing, I find it to be very self-soothing for me.
Yeah.
To sit down and play my guitar and everything. So I feel like getting better at guitar will help me to be more productive with my recharge time and my mental health time, because I know that I play guitar better when I'm angry or when I'm sad.
Yeah.
And it also helps to get those strong, big feelings out.
Yes.
With, you know,
that's beautiful.
With the songs that I play. I mean, I play all kinds of stuff, but, yeah, I just want to get better at guitar so I can get better at managing my emotions.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That does have good, deep meaning. I do love that. Be more creative. Yeah, like, actually do things, I guess. Because if I have, like, a bad loop of, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this, and then, like, I fall off. Like, for example, I was like, I'm going to read, like, a little bit out of a book a night, and I did it once, and then I just never did it again. And Steven even bought me a comic book, because comic books are easy to read. And I'm sorry, but I like superheroes. I used to hate them. Now I'm like, oh my god, give me more. I'm like, bro.
There ain't no shame in that.
I love it. Because if it's like...
superheroes are cool.
I know, but there's like, at first, like, there was like not much, like, I never really like realized like the deep meanings that were behind it.
Yeah.
And then I started to learn the deep meanings behind it. I'm like, why is this awesome?
That's the cool part about growing up is, like, you find deeper meaning in things that you, like, either didn't like or just kind of casually liked as a kid, and then they come up and you're like, oh man, this has a really great, like, energy and meaning behind it.
Which, I mean, like, me and Steven are like going down the line. Because we watched the 2 Iron Mans, and now we're on Thor, but we haven't picked it up. And I'm like, I might just watch it without you, just because.
Do it.
I'm like, bitch, like, because this is good. And he didn't like Thor anyway. And I'm like, well, I gotta watch this to watch
Well,
this.
then he's a loser because Thor is awesome.
I've not really seen it.
Have you seen, the only one I will not watch is Aquaman. I fucking hate Aquaman. But that was only, because I have a tragic story with that movie. But anyway.
Yeah.
That's fair. You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah. But anyway.
My next one is go on walks. I don't know, I just want to be one of those people that go on walks. I see them all the time walking around and stuff, and I just want to be that person. And not that I have those headphones, I might start doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But I haven't because it's been cold as fuck, and I'm not trying to be freezing my ass off. So once it gets warmer, I'm probably going to start.
And, like, the sunshine that you get, like, it's literally science. Like, your body reacts, it produces more of the happy chemicals when you get into the sunshine and you're literally just outside soaking it in.
Yeah.
Dopamine.
So that'll be good. Yeah, dopamine. Big girl words. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's literally science that can help you. So that's really cool.
Okay.
I'm proud of you for that.
Thanks.
All right, let me pick one. So my next one is keep getting better about positive self-talk and positive self-image.
Yes, I agree.
Because I might sound a little crazy for this, but I hype myself up in the mirror.
You should.
Just about every other day. Like, I will, get out of the shower and I'll be like, man, you're such a bad bitch.
You are.
And then I'll just keep going and going and going. And I mean, it doesn't help that I live alone. You can only talk to your cat so much. Like, she doesn't talk back at you. But, like, when you're looking in the mirror and you're just like, yeah, you're a bad bitch for doing this. And, I mean, I'm single Pringle. And, like, that was fucking dorky. Oh, my God. Anyway, so I'm single, and it's like, I don't really have a boyfriend to just, let all my problems out onto. So, you know what? I'll just do it in the mirror. And I'll be like, you know what? You're a bad bitch. You don't need nobody. It's nice to have people around you, but it's not quite necessary.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to have the validation from another person when you can get it from yourself.
Good job. Oh my gosh,
Which is like
beautiful.
Because if it's like the thing where like, if you don't love yourself, then you can't love
You
other
can't love
people,
nobody
which is
else.
true.
It
It's
is.
so- because have you noticed that you've been in a relationship and you do hate yourself and it just is like not as good as you like want it to be?
Because
Yeah.
you're expecting that other person to pick up that burden of you not liking yourself, and you're expecting them to fix it
Yeah.
subconsciously, not even like upfront, like, I need you to fix me. Like, it's a subconscious thing, because you know,
yeah.
I've been there, and it's really just not the best. But
Yeah, I'm proud of you of taking the whole like being alone thing, because that's like one of the things that most people can't do.
bitch, it's hard. I will tell you that it is hard to come home after a bad day and just to come home to just an empty apartment. But my cat helps. So if I didn't have my cat, I probably couldn't do this. Honestly, let's be so for real here. If I didn't have my cat, I would be like so much lonelier than I am now. But
They are something.
they just little fluffy guys that just run around and are cute, and you can pet them, and they can't hurt your feelings unless they scratch the shit out of you for nothing.
True.
But anyway,
It's your turn, ma'am.
I think I want to like teach myself things, like become more like knowledgeable, because I like fell off in the 5th grade, and I
I
kind of need to
understand
step
that.
back up.
That's good though.
Because like knowledge is power, and sometimes when I talk to Steven, I'm just like I like having that company, because I could just be like, "What's this?" and then he'll answer it and doesn't have to look it up. I'm like, "Thank you for telling me," but it's just like remembering it and like containing it. Because sometimes I talk and I'm like, "Damn, I really am stupid." Like the thing today, I'm like, you probably know that I didn't, do well in school. That's why I'm like talking to you like this.
It's okay.
Being like,
Our school system sucked anyway.
It did.
But I would say, like, find something that interests you, and just watch little YouTube videos about it, just in passing, and just kind of absorb it as much as you can, because ADHD, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
Because it's like, ooh, shiny, but just find something to, like, educate yourself about. Don't feel like you have to learn and know fucking everything, because nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
But, like, just try to find something that's, like, one thing that you can, like, endlessly expand on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to like push myself to actually do stuff. I don't know if it is my ADHD that does that to me, but like I have a hard time of like falling back. Like for example, like how our trip got pushed back.
Yeah.
I was like, I could save. Like now I can save more, but it's just like, am I gonna like do good for a little bit and then fall off, and then I'll be in the same situation that I am in now, where it's like 2 months away and I don't have anything? Then it's my fault.
But at the
Pretty
same
much.
time, you gotta give yourself grace. Because, being a single person, paying her own bills, you slip. You're a human. You make mistakes. But you've gotta give yourself grace, but you've also gotta hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
It's a very delicate balance. If you take the time to focus on it. And it's easier said than done, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Take the time and focus on it. Keep it in your mind.
Yeah.
Be like, I've got to take such and such out of this check to make this work.
Like 100 a week, because I think I could do that.
Well, it could be less.
Yeah, honestly, it could be anywhere from this to this. Because, bills come out. Bills have to be paid, or we don't have
Groceries.
a roof over your head, and
That's what
groceries.
kills me. Like I wish I did not have to eat.
Yeah, this is why working at a restaurant is such a blessing right now, is because I can take food home, like, pretty much whenever. So I don't hardly need to buy groceries unless I'm either off or fucking tired of the food that I'm eating.
That's true.
But it's a blessing.
My next one is focus on my relationship. I just, not that anything's bad in it, I just want to focus on, like, making it better or even leveling up our relationship, possibly. Whether that be having a family together or getting married or anything of the sort. I just want to focus on my relationship with him.
And that's sweet. Like, you gotta, I mean, you've built a steady foundation. You guys really have. And I know that you guys have been through a lot in the past. But
We're
just
very strong now.
seeing the way you guys interact with each other and the way that you guys express your love languages is just...
He gets on my damn nerves. But I
But-
still love him.
I mean, he gets on my damn nerves, but it's that but.
Yeah.
I still love him. Relationships are hard work. They really are.
They fucking are.
And a lot of people, including myself in the past, have been like, oh, it's a relationship. I'm so happy I could just, you know, coast on this person and they're going to make me happy. But it's not always like that. There's going to be times where they just piss you the fuck off. Like you were telling me when you went the fuck off on him the other day. But, you know, he's in here, you know, setting up your vlog stuff for you and giving you little kisses and buying you stuff for your birthday. And it's just...
It's sweet.
That is really, really, really sweet. And I'm really happy for you.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait to be in your wedding.
You will.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so my next one is to keep firm boundaries. Because, as I previously mentioned, I have been a little bit of a doormat, probably a lot of bit of a doormat
I feel you though.
in the past, and I'm fucking over it. Because I now know that I am worth so much more than what other people have seen me for in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not fucking taking it anymore. Because I
Period.
don't deserve to hurt like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ever again. Ever again. And it's like, why would I not stand up for something that I deserve?
Period.
And that goes for you guys too. You guys need to know. You gotta stand up for yourself. Because you guys are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful
Thank you.
women. And you guys deserve the whole fucking world, and I love you so much.
So do you.
So don't let anybody walk on you. If you don't feel good in your situation that you're in, why the fuck are you there?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you there?
You're right. You're very right. It's your turn.
I have like a bad like issue with like letting people pick my own opinions. And so, like, as a New Year's resolution, I want to, like, become my own person.
Yeah.
That's
So,
great.
no longer, yeah, I had, like, a whole, like, thought. Like, I don't know what it is, but when I drive, like, play the music, and I just talk to myself.
Yes,
And we
I
come up-
do that too.
Yeah, we come up with some shit. My brain is like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're doing this. Because I was like sitting in my car because I already like planned like my life or whatever, like what I was gonna do, like my goals or whatever. And I was like, well, you need to like work on yourself or whatever to make sure that the goals that you have for your life is really like what you want and not what somebody else wants. So
Yeah,
I gave
that's
myself
amazing.
like 2 years, so 23. So when I'm 23, I should be like better, like I myself. So I can make better decisions.
That's awesome.
My next one is to clean better, but it's not necessarily about the cleaning. It's more like the routine of it. I just want to get into better routines with things, like my hair and cleaning and like just a lot of different things. I think it would help me out a lot to be more scheduled on what I'm doing. Okay, your turn.
All right. So my next one is let's see. Oh, yeah. So my next one is going to be to see my friends more. Because, listen, I know we work and we work and we work and we work. But I feel like I have the tendency to isolate myself to kind of recharge. And I feel like I neglect a lot of my friendships and everything because I have to take that time. But at the same time, I feel like that should be... Like, my friendships should be in place... No. Oh my god. I can't fucking talk.
Like a priority?
My friendships should be more of a priority because
Yeah.
in the past, I have prioritized a romantic relationship over my friendships. And now that I don't have that romantic relationship, I feel like, I mean, I've caught myself this past year in 2024 just like sitting and looking through, you know, past romantic relationships instead of focusing on the friendships that I've already built that had long outlived anything romantic that I had been in.
Yeah.
And I might be tired and I might be, you know, burnt out a little bit, but if I go see my friend, that might make it better.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
I know that we don't see each other a whole lot, but I'd like to be better about seeing you guys and going out, and because her 21st birthday was so fun.
Oh my gosh.
We've got to go, like, at least, like, maybe every other month. We need to, like, take a day and just go clubbing, or even just thrifting, or coffee, or
I think
dinner.
that would be so fun.
That would be so fun, and, like, I don't want to be closed off, and I don't want to be cold to everybody because, you know, oh, the world hates me, the world's been so mean to me, and just be better about focusing on the relationships that matter in my life.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Alright.
I want to get tested, like actually tested for ADHD.
Okay.
Yeah, like that was like one of the goals, because I feel like once I'm tested, then I can get medicated, and then I can like learn like the ways of it. Because of when I tried to get like tested or whatever, they were like, oh, we only do that for like people that are like young children that are like bouncing off the walls, and where I'm like an adult or whatever. So instead of being like, oh, like, hi, I have ADHD, and like it not actually saying so anywhere, to be like, no, dude, like, I seriously have this.
Yeah.
It's been something that I have thought I've had for like a long time. Like, my dad was just like too poor or didn't care enough to really like help me out with it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But
Well, you can. Just talk to your doctors.
I know I have to go to like one of those big places
Yeah.
and get tested, which is gonna take forever. It will take forever.
But, I mean, it'll be worth it.
Yeah. And I mean, that's part of, like, the standing up for yourself thing, is, like, you've got to stand up for yourself, because ADHD can be a really big hindrance to your functionality
And not
and everything,
and
because
not knowing and not like understanding it makes me like mad at myself, because if I do stuff and then I like basically don't know why.
you don't have an explanation for it, so you can't justify it.
Yeah.
But once you have this explanation, you can be like, hey, this is how I am, this is the way that I tick, and this is what makes me do this, then maybe you can find ways to remedy that.
Yeah. Which here lately, I've been like getting overwhelmed with like too many things happening at one time.
Yeah, you
Yes,
just have
that's
to
valid.
take a step back and just think about it.
Like-
and, like, portion it out so it won't be too overwhelming.
For like this whole morning, I was like so like tore, because I was like thinking about like everything, and like that trip or whatever, and how I felt that people felt, and I was like, oh my god. I'm like, girl, I went on my 15. I'm like, girl, you need to calm down. You need to calm down, girl, because you don't need to be so frustrated.
Have you been taking your medicine?
No. But I took it before, and it doesn't do what the other one did to me. So
That's good.
I barely honestly feel it. I don't know if it's gonna help me out like in like public because I never took it in public because I thought it would make me feel like bad.
Maybe you should try.
It's a small dose, so it's not like it's like aggressive. But it says take when needed though, so I'm guessing it's just like stronger. But they gave me a small dose.
Is it anxiety medicine?
Yeah. But it doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna pass out or get sick.
Well,
The
that's
other one I
good.
did.
Yeah.
The other one I took, oh my god, made me sick. It's like Buspirone. That's what I took, and oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. I felt so high. I was like, yeah. I was like, I stopped taking it because I like started a new job, and I'm like, I did not want to like start a new job and everybody think I'm high.
Yeah.
So I was like, no. And then I talked to my like. Also another thing that I have problems with is like, health people like. I don't know, maybe because Steven's like. I think people are being mean, but they're not. And he's like, they're probably just like tired and they want to go home. I'm like, yeah. But like when it comes to doctors and stuff, I feel like it's like, I don't really care about you. I'm just like trying to do my job.
Just
Then
like
you need a new
dismissive.
doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
You need the doctor to make you
I'm
feel
running
good.
out of options. I really like, bitch, like, I might as well just look them all up online and just do everything online.
ZocDoc.
'Cause damn.
My next one is go to the gym and eat healthier. I just want to lose a little bit of weight. Not that I'm like unhappy with my body, but I just want to tone up more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
It's acceptable. Not acceptable. That's good.
Thank you.
My next one is to be less of an asshole at work. Because I go in there and I'm an asshole. I think it's fun, but at the same time, I'm also like sitting in my car after some shifts and I'm like, man, I was really a dick. I really shouldn't.
though.
I really
I'm an
shouldn't
asshole
be
at
that
work,
way.
too.
But at the same time, they piss me the fuck off. So like, I don't know. I just have to find that balance of like being sarcastic to have fun and being an actual asshole.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just want to be more positive at work because I hate sitting in my car being like, man, I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Save money, definitely. That has to be my number one because I need to jump on that shit because I'm poor and I need, when my car needs fixing, I need to fix it without going into debt.
Girl, me right behind you because I need to save money.
Yes, and I want to do more things, and that's also like another thing. It's just that sis was not wrong when she was like, trips are only made for like once a year or like occasionally. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm really poor.
I mean, she's right, but at the same time,
yeah,
there are smaller options
Yeah,
that
like-
you can do.
the whole being young thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just want to live your life, and then like you want to worry about like money and stuff later.
Worry about later.
Also, another thing that I'm gonna add to the spending is like doing different priorities with my money. For example, when I'm spending, like, cause you know what I'm saying, like where I don't have much options, like I would throw a lot of money away on like clothing and stuff. So maybe like switch it to like instead of like bigger things. Like for example, like my car is the best thing that I own probably, like because of like. Because I use it, like I get the use out of it, and like
And you want to take care of her.
exactly, and it's just like clothing doesn't do as much as like my car does,
Exactly.
Yeah.
and I worked for my car. So for example, like it feels better, like that dopamine or whatever. Like shopping is for like short dopamine, and like my car is for like long dopamine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like long lasting dopamine. Because every time I get in my car, I'm like, I love you, and I almost like have it.
Yeah, and my car won't start.
My car's been having trouble too. And
Mine will not start, like right now.
it won't start at all.
Like if I go out there and start it, it won't.
You haven't tried to jump it off or anything, have you? Like my car, I will get off of work and I'll turn it on and it won't, and then I turn it off and then I turn it back on and it will.
My old car used to do that.
I'm like, why? I'm like, is it too cold, honey? Do you need a blanket?
That might be what it is the weather.
I think it is because there was
Maybe.
one time the windows were super foggy and I was like, dude, like I was literally just in my car with it running, and then I come back out to my car when I get off of work and I'm like, damn, she cold. She like frosted up.
But like your car makes you money because without a car, you can't get to work to make money.
Yeah.
So that is a big.
I would
top.
die without my car.
priority.
I would die with it. I would, like, if
Yeah.
I get in a wreck and my car's totaled, then I'm gonna just be totaled with my car.
No, dude, I literally,
That's
after I got rid of my first car, not after, but like just before when I was cleaning it out and getting all my stuff out of it, I literally hugged the driver's seat and I cried.
Aw.
Because I was like, Jakey, I'm gonna miss you. You were such a great car, even though you were a literal piece of shit. I'm just gonna miss you.
Aw.
And if I were to wreck my car now, I would be inconsolable. Because I love her. She's got me through so many different things.
It's like that thing where it's like you get something, like for our cats and stuff like that, and then it's just like, it is like just something, and then when we have it and we spend more time with it, it's like you were
You're
made for
attached
me.
to it. Yeah.
Like, it was like, this cat was made for me. Like, my car was made for me. Like, bitch, she trucks up them hills, and she knows I like bumpy rides. Like, because I like, going up, like, mountains and stuff. Because, like, I like to hike and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I haven't done it in a while. But, I mean, like, bitch, like, to hike, you gotta go up curvy mountains, and she drives that shit smooth. And I'm like, I love you. You know me.
Okay, so my last one is that I want to travel more. My goal is to reach 50 states, and I've done 6 so far, so I'm still working on it. And I'm really excited to see the journey that my traveling takes me on this year, because I have 2 trips already in planned, and now I have 1 I'm working on. So I will keep you guys updated about my trips, because I'm super very excited. Okay, your turn.
Alright, so my last one is pretty simple. It's to just stay grateful.
Oh, that's good.
Because I find myself, being a working class human, as I've said probably 50 million times in this podcast already, I get burnt out and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm working my life away and I'm 23 years old. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, I think back to when I was 16 and pissed off at my parents, and all I just wanted to do was just be alone in my own space that was secure, where no one could tear apart my room without
Yes.
my consent. I mean, I could get robbed and that could happen anyway, but
Yeah,
we're not
let's pray
focusing on that.
doesn't happen.
Yeah, we're not focusing on that. I live in a pretty good neighborhood. I think I'm all right. But, I think back to that, living in the family environment that I was living in, and just wanting to get away and just wanting to be by myself, doing it all on my own, not having to worry about relying on somebody, and not having to worry about somebody else fucking me over.
Yes.
Because that's happened one too many fucking times in my life thus far, and I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'd get home and I'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. What am I doing? I should just find a rich man and settle and just not have to do shit anymore. And then I'm like, wait, I have to be grateful because this is what I've wanted.
Yeah.
This is what I have wanted, and I'm now here, and I just gotta keep going, and it's only gonna get better. It's gonna get hard. Doesn't mean it's not hard, because it's fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have shit when it comes to money that I can just willy-nilly spend on myself most of the time.
Right, yeah.
But it's worth it,
I'm really proud of you.
and I'm just trying to stay grateful about it.
You did really good. Wow. I'm so
Thank you.
proud.
I'm like, girl, how did you get so wise?
Pain. Trauma.
I know.
Sadness.
I'm like, I get it because of we're all around the same age, and we all have the same thoughts and dreams and desires.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, this age range is weird. This is the age where you are, settling into being an adult. It's like a second puberty, really.
Yeah.
It's you're going through this phase of life where you're like, this is all new to me. I feel like I'm pretending to be an adult, and it's weird. And I'm also unpacking all of my childhood.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I do these things when I was a kid?
Why?
Why did this
Because
happen to
literally,
me?
I feel
Yeah.
that. I literally feel that. I think about that shit all the time.
You're just unboxing it, and it's, weird because you're like, man, I made it through my youth of, before, oh my god, before being an adult.
Yeah.
And, like, I made it through it, and now I kind of wish I could go back, but at the same time, I'm free now.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Preach, because that is literally how I feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like I'm like trying so hard to like keep what I have, but I feel like this is like us like figuring out who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a young age, like we did that, but like now as we're doing it as adults, like we're truly figuring out who we are and becoming who we are as a person.
Yeah. It's your turn.
I had a thought, but then I lost it.
It's okay.
Because I've just been going off script. Because I just would think of things. I'm like, that's better than what I wrote down. Because I don't like making New Year's resolutions. Because, like, every time I did in the past, like, I would never fall through. And so then I was like, I hated them. And I never did them for, like, the longest time. And then I was like, I'm going to do them this year. Because if I'm going to make them different, like, stuff that's actually possible instead of, like, stuff that's impossible.
Yes, that is good.
So, I think like getting out of my comfort zone pretty much.
That's
like
a good one.
yeah.
Like actually doing stuff, like not like being like I'm broke, like I'm poor, like I have to stay home, but like maybe like doing something at home, like or like doing small things, like stuff like that. Like
That's good.
what we did for your birthday, that cat cafe thing. Like getting coffee sometimes. Like for example, like getting coffee sometimes would is nice. It's better than like spending a lot of money on like clothing, which I really need to get out of.
Yeah.
But I really want to do that thing where like I do make clothing and I do fix clothing like I do.
like
upcycling.
Upcycling, yeah, that's the word.
So I do need to go like thrifting and stuff. So like when I do shop, I do like instead of going to the mall, like I need to go thrifting. But then it's like
Why don't we go?
Money.
We should all go.
We should go.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I'll be your tour guide for Knoxville thrift stores.
Yes. Like the Goodwills and stuff I go to costs.
I know.
I'm like, bitch,
Dude, you gotta go to the rich Goodwill.
Yeah.
You should take us one day.
Yeah. I got you. We'll go on a Goodwill tour.
That
No
sounds
Carm,
fun.
though. Carm is not the best at all, by any means. They're
And then-
literally, like, millionaires off of not the right reasons. But anyway.
I've been obsessed with like
put
the
that on
old
YouTube.
stuff because I like the old like Levi jeans.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my favorite.
And where do you find the best ones?
The thrift store. Oh my gosh! Oh, the best ones that I have found because they have it online. You can go shopping online. It's ThreadUp. Not sponsored, but they are awesome.
Not sponsored.
They're awesome. I've gotten so, like, too bad that, like, every time I'd get them, they wouldn't fit because I would always get the wrong size.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how many pairs of Levi's that I have bought? Like, Goodwill's about to get a shit ton because apparently I don't wear a 28.
Oh, no. Damn.
But alright, that is all we had for you guys today. Thank you guys for listening and hanging out with us. We've really enjoyed our time. And thank you for listening in with our friend Olivia, our sister Olivia. Sorry.
It was nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, this was super fun. So catch us next week and we'll have another episode out. We are seriously going to try, that is another thing on both of our New Year's resolutions, that we are going to be better at this podcast posting.
Also, another thing about thrift stores is that sometimes it hurts to break things in. And if you get, somebody already has broken it in, and so you don't have to deal with the pain.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes. Period. Okay, continue. Sorry, I had to
Sorry.
add that little seasoning. Anyway.
But anyway, so if you want to follow us on TikTok or Instagram, you can at Girls of a Certain Age. Listen to us on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Podcasts at Girls of a Certain Age. And if you want to message us or tell us anything that you want to hear for an episode topic, please let us know. Or if you just want to chat, that would be amazing. Our email is girlsofacertainage with 2 E's at the end of age @gmail.com. Or you can always drop us a comment below and let us know if you made it to the end of the video. What emoji should we have them drop?
A star.
A star?
Yeah.
Drop a star emoji if you made it to the end of this episode. And give us a like and review. And that is all I have for you. So thanks for listening, guys.